Hello, welcome back. Thank you for joining us again on our journey through the history of Girl Guiding Staffordshire. We are now entering our second decade. It is 1927. Mrs. Horace Wardle is still the County Commissioner and the County President is the Countess of Dartmouth. In World Guiding news, at the 5th International Conference in Hungary, the World Association of Girl Guides and Girl Scouts was formed. The International Conference then became the World Conference. Girl Guiding had grown so much in just a short time that there were 26 founding country members of the World Association of Girl Guides and Girl Scouts. In 1929, the Right Honourable, the 6th Earl of Dartmouth, succeeded the Countess of Dartmouth as County President for Girl Guiding Staffordshire. When the Countess was being enrolled by Lady Baden-Powell, the Earl of Dartmouth stepped forward and said, "Won't you enrol me too?" The Chief Guide took off her own trefoil and did so. The Earl of Dartmouth thus became the only boy-girl guide and was very proud of this distinction. But afterwards, headquarters put a stop to further enrolments of this nature. In June 1932, Her Royal Highness visited the county at a rally at Trentham Gardens. One Girl Guiding member who was there reported that, for one who was fortunate enough to see the tour of the Princess Royal, from its beginning to the moments when she left at the end of an eventful afternoon, the impression created by Her Royal Highness was simply that her very presence and her always gracious interest in what she was shown means a great renewed driving power to the Girl Guide movement in Staffordshire. The whole day was a spectacular event. The great level expanse of old lawns, fresh shrubbery and fountain basins are covered in 10,000 girls. Nearest to where the Princess stands, the brownies make a splash of sombre colour as they sit on the lawns behind them, and stretching away down the spacious central walk are thousands of dark blue figures who are the elders of the movement. The World Girl Guiding movement carried on growing by reaching 1 million members, and Girl Guiding Staffordshire growing to 10,000 members. The divisions were also growing as two new divisions were formed in 1933, Cheadle and West Bromwich. As members of Girl Guiding Staffordshire, it is important to know how special our Stafford Knot badges are. In a 1936 Staffordshire Quarterly News leaflet, it mentions that guides in all other counties wear their county badges in cloth, but Staffordshire guides are allowed by Imperial Headquarters to wear the Stafford Knot in metal, though in the early days it was one more thing to clean. Nowadays it is made of a non-tarnishing metal, so we have nothing to do but be proud of our privilege. As the second decade of Girl Guiding Staffordshire came to a close, the Countess of Harrowby was then appointed as our next county president to see Girl Guiding Staffordshire into its third decade. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you when we discover the third decade of Girl Guiding Staffordshire.